Well, this is the beginning of the Alona area. So as you see, the scene is kind of busy. First kind of sights of signs of a tourist city. Of course, there is some established places like this one, but in general, like it's just the beginning of everything. Construction all around. McDonald's has been opened just a few months ago. To see the development of this place. Feels like a little bit like a gold rush. And all those places was farmland. I was talking with a farmer. He was describing the way how he was earning the money, planting the corn, living in small wooden kubu, and suddenly now this land costs a few €100,000. Well, the way it is, have been all around the world the same situation. If I'm not mistaken, Manhattan also have been was sold for a few bucks or something like that. It was and the only question is what kind of a level of development Panglao Island will able to reach in the near future. Another field going to be turned down or maybe turned up. Turn 2. Some resort or hotel, restaurant roadside. People want to enjoy the beautiful tropical climate. I mean, society, like global society around the world. Europeans, Americans, Asians, everybody. Yeah, after hard working day, people wanna go for some place where you can have a good time. And for different people, it's a little bit different. Somebody's looking for the beach, somebody's looking for maybe casinos, for the spas, maybe restaurants. So, and places like Panglao can offer. All those need something. So now it's gonna mixture everything, mishmash, which is like the normal stage of development. Of course, in Europe, you see more zoning. It's not going to be so mixed up, you know, you have a residential area, you have commercial area, and here it could be a resort, it could be piggery, and it could be a bike shop. It's going to produce a noise or smell or something like that. Let's go for some wild beach. I know this direction is a very interesting place. I typically wonder why it's still open, why there's no nothing. And one of the most beautiful places, like edge of this side of island. event. A little bit karaoke. This side is mangrove bushes. And, I guess it's prone to flood. It's not so developed, this place. Lot for lease. Mixture everything, but yeah, growing fast pace. On the edge of the island, you're gonna be in your resort. Well, 3-story kubu. I'm gonna go this way. So it's still open, we're gonna see. Hello. Here we have beautiful beach line. This place is so busy. You can check a little bit around here. Kind of local shipyard, I guess, if you can call it. This is Balikasag, I guess, island. That one big one is Sikihor. Huge amount of boats. A little bit too noisy for my taste. I can't imagine that I'm staying in a place where the construction in the neighbor's side could be annoying, I guess. Little boat has a good protection system. See the small keel. Yeah. It's more or less fresh. Beautiful place. Empty. Still empty. Wild and empty. All the way there is a mangrove. Maybe that's the reason they can't build here. Maybe it's a flooding and still wild place. It kind of feels like a small adventure you go for exploring untapped places. We are edge of the island. All the way is the mangroves. Cebu. Which one is Balikasag? This is Balikasag. This is probably Sikihor. Well, yeah, short ride and you are in, yeah, kind of beautiful, secluded place. No one around you. I always wonder, I have been a few times here and I wonder, why is nobody here? Like it's even no squatting and people, nobody. Yeah. Well, it's very low tide. Typically water is reaching this place. Mangroves all the way. Let's go for small adventure, for small sightseeing. Yeah. Those things, not sure what exactly, but they're fishing something. Small crabby running around. It's like, you know, it's sucking in your flip-flops, and when you kind of lift them up, they bring the water and dirt on you, like blink, like a spring, a leaf spring. Yeah, the silence is such a value. Well, I live in a kind of more or less silent place. Well, maybe silent, but more or less quiet place. But at the same time, when I come here, you can see and you can feel a little bit more real isolation. No houses, few old boats, just the palms around you. Old coconut tree, some mangroves, and silence. Just a few birds singing, quietness. Sea is also very still. It seems like you can even walk to this Isola de Francisca, I guess it's called Isola de Francisca, and there is very shallow water on the left side of the island, They sometimes call it Virgin Island. So it's very, very shallow water. So you can walk like maybe half meter deep, something like that. Very beautiful place. You can see the Cebu Island all the way. Most beautiful places in Cebu is that side, Danbantayan region, and there we have small islands like Kinatarkan, Bantayan Island, Malapascua, Little Small Pearl. Well, even it's kind of very busy now in Panglao with this whole development. It still feels very natural. You can feel the nature in certain spots. If you're gonna go on the Bohol in the mountains, this side it's gonna be definitely very jungly. So beautiful places is around Alicia. Yeah, Alicia, Anda. So I guess this place still will be very close to nature. It's not wrong with the expression close to nature. How I can say it in the right way? This place still will have flavor of the nature, because of course it's everything industrialized all around. Just 5 minutes from here you have Alona Beach. Over there is going to be hotels and roads and the music and karaoke and everything, but you can have a flavor. You go a little bit out of beaten paths. You see birds are flying around. I don't know, something around fishing, fish cages, maybe, I don't know, some kind of sea creatures. Yeah, and you can feel the nature. Yeah, you can feel nature because they bite you. This nature bites you. As always in the wild nature, wild animal. Yeah. Evening sun. Keep my eye on my bike. You never know. Well, as a security, yeah, in general, if it's everything's alright, everything's alright, but you never know. More tourists, this place attracts more, we'll say, people who want to take advantage of it. Is going to attract also in the future. So as for now, when you talk with local people, of course they say, yeah, I don't even lock a door and so on. But when you come over here with your old equipment and so on, I guess you need to pay attention. But as for now, it feels, yeah, safe. Haven't experienced nothing bad. Well, those islands look so close. Feels like you can take a small boat and go there. But with the boat last time was going from, I guess, this place over there. Maybe there, no? I guess it goes over there, yeah. From there we goes going here to this island. Took maybe 15 minutes, maybe more, maybe something 15-20. Yeah. Such a still water today. See, the birds are walking over there. So it's shallow, yeah. Yeah, in a day like this you think, oh, this could be cool, take the boat out, travel around. The biggest problem, of course, is where you gonna park your boat. That's the question. Where are you gonna leave it? Because not all days is the same like today. Some days is stormy days. Airplane is coming. Oh, airplane. Probably Boeing or Airbus. Approaching Panglao Island. I'm gonna bring them few €100,000 in each of the airplanes, around 300 seats. Each person during the stay gonna spend maybe 3,000 to 5,000 euros. So that means that each plane brings around 1 million euros. 300 people, 3,000 euros. Yeah, so 1 million euros comes to Panglao. All this money will be saturating all the industries which is around tourism here. It's gonna begin first of all with a taxi to hotel, then hotel, then of course people need to get some food, then entertainment, then tours around. In the morning probably need to rent a bike so you can get around, or rent a car. Yeah, that's the power of the tourism industry. When the people land, they're not so nitty-picky about the stuff. They're ready to spend, looking for the good time and the value for their money. Yeah. Well, and eating the some small bugs, and also more wealth is in the world. More active tourism business is. You just think about what we human beings typically do when we have free time. What's our probably most famous pastime? Traveling, either locally or internationally. We want to go places, we're gonna see the places. We need just change environment. It could be your very cozy, beautiful, well furnished, top on the world class equipped apartment, but you will be still willing to go somewhere to see the places. And that's the truth. This is how we live our lives, and And I guess it's very difficult to suggest or offer something else for human beings. Why we like to travel? That's deep in our nature, deep in our DNA. Although those islands are also occupied by people, they go from one island to other island. They was thinking, okay, that looks interesting. Let's go and see what's happened there. So we like the traveling, and that's what we do now. In the comfort of the airplanes, the ships, the buses, cars, and everything. So we travel. Yeah. I've been involved all my life in the real estate business, and I'm involved still. I own several land plots. I rent flats, apartments. So, and I need kind of more diversify my investments around the world, and of course two major areas where you need to look in the city development, where people go for the work, and also recreational real estate, where people go for fun, to enjoy the free time. Well, in this regard, the Philippines is very well suited. Beautiful islands, 7,000 of them. So there's a lot what you can do here. The thing is that we're a little bit like foreigners, we're limited. We can't buy the land. It's a major obstacle, I guess, in development here. But I need to kind of say that's also good in some way, because the local people protect the market for themselves, so they have time to arrange the things. Because rapid development in Europe, United States, and other parts of the world give opportunity to people to earn money, accumulate the capital. And Philippines haven't been participating in this race for money. They've been living the usual lifestyle here, farming, fishing, and that's not the way how you can accumulate a huge amount of capital. So the local people are living on the local lifestyle, which is very normal. There's nothing wrong about that. And it's most valuable lifestyle in the world, of course. Can't say that people who live in cities, they living the best lifestyle. Not at all. This is best lifestyle. This is the best lifestyle by far. It's unbeatable. Like now, fresh wind, beautiful views, beautiful nearly sunset. Gonna be in 1 hour. What else? It's nothing much when you need more. So yeah, that's the definition of the quality of the life. Places like this. But till recently that was not possible to accumulate capital here. Now it's going to be possible. You build your hotel, you build your tourism infrastructure around, you can accumulate the capital. So the market is a little bit closed. You can leasehold, you can rent the land. And also modern construction technologies give you this opportunity. Now you can pack your house, doesn't matter how big it is, even 10-story house you can pack and take it with you. And for the small development as a private house, it's not even a question, you can do whatever you want to do. Glass, steel, it's in abundance. Yeah, it's a little bit more pricey than local materials. Like you're gonna build from hollow blocks, it's gonna be very cheap. You're gonna build from modern materials, you're gonna pay modern price. But then you are mobile, you can do whatever you wanna do. Well, the house is such thing, you know, that you don't want to move like each 5 minutes, and even each 5 years, maybe not, maybe it's too often. But I guess if you lease land for 25 years, that's more or less reasonable. So you can enjoy by yourself. In the meantime, you can find another place. And if there is 7.5 billion people around the world now, in 20 years they're gonna be maybe 10 billion. Competition gonna be bigger, I guess. But yeah, I guess you still will be able to find a place. When you fly over the islands, you will see just a small pitch which is occupied, and the rest of it is difficult to access and so on. Those places will be accessible in the future. The roads will be built, infrastructure will be placed, and it's not so crazy infrastructure. You just need the electricity and the water, which is more or less easy to solve. Sewage system is mainly here by septic tanks. Internet is wireless, so there's not any obstacles actually. Yeah, such a beautiful evening. Soaking up. You can hear the sound from the boats, like buzzing. I have been in Cebu Island, and from Cebu Island, from Danbantayan or Hagnaya port, you can see and you can hear the sound from the neighboring islands. In the weekends, you can feel like the people getting in a party, like music is pumping, bump, bump, and like all surroundings kind of with different kind of distant sounds. Yeah. Check those views. Well, that's Halona beach side. Siquijor, I guess. Well, it's a big island, Siquijor. Yeah, I have been in Siquijor. Spent 1 month in Siquijor. One of those are Balikasag Island. Not sure which one. Either this one, and this one with the church on it. This huge one is Cebu. Here we have, yeah, the mangrove side. So most beautiful place, of course, is from this place all the way there, Halona, and so on beaches. Other side of the island is more rocky. There are some stretches which is very beautiful, but not so kind of open and wide like here. But in the same time, when I check Google Maps, I see so many, I guess you can call them untapped places. So many nice small islands with nice white sand beaches, still unknown, difficult to get there. And there will be small pearls which you will be able to keep for yourself without huge industrialization, noise, pollution, and so on. So if you're looking for a peaceful, beautiful white sand beach, you will be able to get it. See, I have my own islands. That's my own small island. I guess it's a dream for everybody. Everybody wants to kind of beautiful tropical small island just for themselves. Well, I may go and look for those islands later. So for now I'm gonna explore Cebu and islands here around, Camotes, and there's many islands. And then probably gonna go to Palawan later this year, or maybe next year, because now it's December. Next year I'm gonna go to Palawan, and then I'm gonna say that I have been seeing majority of the Philippine islands. I have been in Mindoro, I have been in many islands, and then I can make my decision what kind of activities I will gonna have here, what it's gonna look like. It's gonna be a little bit long-term planning. As for feelings, what I have now, definitely like a little more privacy, a little more isolated places. That's my priorities. I just appreciate the silence. Not maybe silence, stillness maybe. I appreciate the views like this. See the nature, see the boat. I see the boat in distant. Fisherman's natural way of living. That seems to be most valuable. And when I go to the Cebu, or when I'm gonna go to Manila, the city bus is interesting, but I have been in many beautiful cities, and I guess the European cities is a place where you can enjoy them. Dubai you can enjoy. Asian cities, it's still, even Tokyo or Bangkok, it's kind of I'm gonna show different creatures here in the sea. I'm not sure what they're doing. Definitely they're looking for some food. Let me fix this one so it's much more handy to hold it. Well, I'm very happy that I came here today. I want to come here also when it's high tide, so I'm able to swim. But that was also an interesting experience. Civilization. Yeah, back to civilization. Welcome back to civilization. Plastic. Well, in Europe there is no problem with the plastic. We have recycling systems, so you can turn any plastic, any waste in gold, as we say sometimes. Electricity and other materials, heat, which we need in the winter time. Can you imagine now it's sub-zero temperature in Europe? It's freezing. And here we have 28-30 degrees constant all the way. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. If I compare the temperature, for example, in Bali, it could be a little bit too hot sometimes. It's around 32 degrees. Here's around 30, plus minus 2 degrees. Very constant temperature, very pleasant feeling. Feels very good. I guess for people who are in age of retirement, they're not going to be bothered by temperature.
always constant pleasant temperature. Yeah, some shadies, some snap back so you can protect your face, and long sleeve shirt, and yeah, you're good to go. Not gonna burn.
You see, there is also coconuts. Well, I can't climb. You need to be very agile. I can a little bit, but I'm not sure, and it's so tiring. I'm not complaining that it's tiring, but it's even dangerous. Okay? Because you know, for me, it's like, well, that's on the edge. But you see, the steps is like carved in the palm, so people climb for the coconuts. I guess I need to have some kind of tool. Invent something like lasso or something you can get on the palm and then just drag it down somewhere somehow.
Yeah. I prepare my firewood in my place. Maybe gonna buy the grill, and maybe buy the fish I'm gonna grill today. It always depends of the level of the fat. I don't want to get fat if you eat fish each day, even if the fish each day I get fat. So it's so difficult to maintain a decent level of the fat on your body. Everything is so tasty here, and the fruits, and you know. Yes, there was in the market, I bought a little bit durian. I guess it's unstoppable. You can eat durian forever. So tasty. And a fresh fish, boiled or grilled. Yeah, shrimps. Yeah, lavish lifestyle. It's funny, you know, in some fancy restaurant somewhere in the United States, or you know, it's still recording. Yeah, some place in the United States or in Europe, people come over, you know, experience some fresh seafood. Here you have it every day in abundance, even fresher, and well, that's a very valuable experience and life quality. Freshest food from the ocean, difficult to beat. I'm gonna leave my flip-flops here just to walk barefoot. I remember each time when I fly and land in Bali, because of so close proximity airport to the beach, I take a bike, and like, I don't joke, even 5 minutes you're on the beach, and a very beautiful one. It's called Jarman Beach, and you just jump in and an ocean. You think, yeah, such a bless, such a good feeling. And later on, when I'm back in Europe, I remember this feeling. I think, yeah, I need to buy the ticket and take off. And I like also this kind of experience, barefoot walking in a deserted beach. Nobody around you. Well, yeah, the garbage, yeah, that spoils a little bit. Not maybe even a little bit. Yeah, well, I can say that this one is my maybe best spot, my favorite spot in Panglao Island, because of this isolation. Birds are singing. Beautiful. Yeah. Well, I need to plan where I'm gonna celebrate my new year. Maybe Cebu, maybe here. We'll see. I don't mean even here. This place is kind of good for your own pastime, for your own private time. But I mean, when you want to celebrate, you want to celebrate with other human beings around you. As much as you like to be alone in a place like this, when you want to celebrate something, it's good to celebrate with your fellow human beings. Well, that's true of our life. Look on the cities. People still like to be in cities. The people they need to be around other people. For me, yeah, well, I'm same. I'm no different than other people. I like a good combination between your own time, your private time, and a good companionship, city buzz and so on. Preferably, of course, a little bit more on the side of yeah, kind of more still places, quiet places. And this comes, I guess, also with the age. When I remember me, maybe my 16, 18, 20, yeah, the buzz, the city. No, not so much anymore, yeah. This looks beautiful like now. Now we're gonna go enjoy the Basel Alona beach. You see, that's a reality. As much as you like, you know, the secluded places, after sunset you wanna go and see something kind of human orientated. Yeah, entertainment, maybe some restaurant, just in general to walk around the people. That's what the majority of people do in Alona Beach. Just a walking place. People walk around, watch other people, people watching, socializing, something like that. Oh, it's such a beautiful pattern in the sky now. You can check that. I'm gonna show you. But it's also true that the people see the things which they want to see. If you want to see the beauty, you're gonna see the beauty. If you want to see the ugly, you're always gonna be able to find the ugly stuff. So I guess the message is like focus on beauty. Of course, don't be simple-minded and pink glasses, I guess, but at the same time, yeah, definitely focus on beauty, and you're gonna find the beauty. And also one thing which is important, I guess, more you reject in your life unnecessary things, the less you're gonna have them. Brutality, kind of stupidity, you reject and you say no, not for me, so you get less of it. More you're open for the beauty, more you're gonna have it. Yeah. Oh, such a beautifully spent day. Few hours here. Maybe it's a good idea to come over here with some small sun umbrella or small tent. I still need to figure out the tidal schedule here to understand when it's high tide and it's low tide. So I need to ask someone who is experienced in that, so I know, because typically I come over a place and I don't know is it high tide or low tide. I would like to plan my day, so beach day and so on. Otherwise you come over here and you see shallow water all around you. Yeah. Okay. I bought this bike in Manila. Very happy about that. It's much more better than you rent a bike, because I used for 6 months. First of all, money-wise, it's much more wiser, I will say, and also the practical. When the bike is yours, you can do whatever you want to do. You don't care about the scratches and such things. So the peace of your mind is very important also. And if it's priced reasonable, you will be able to sell to local people later on also. So it's good bike is good bike. So yeah, very happy with this bike by far by now. It's gonna be still serving me a few months. Hopefully it's gonna go okay. I was traveling all the island, all the Cebu, Negros, yeah, many islands, and also all Manila surroundings, to Batangas and other places there. Yeah. How many? A few thousand? I don't know. Don't remember. Now it's 13,000. Yeah. Serve me well. Beautiful sunset, as you see. Couple can wash them. I just hate when maybe it's not the right word, hate, but I don't like when you have a sand and flip-flops. It's work like a sandpaper. Wash away the holes. I guess the crabby live in the holes like this. Small crabs. Civilization and the roosters. Yeah, this kind of industrial area, a little bit dirty. You can see the garbage in the water, the batteries even. Back to civilization. Yeah, you see 2 minutes. On one side like unspoiled nature, and another side like human actions. Well, I guess that's inevitable. We all want to have a transportation, the cars, the bikes, the housing and everything. Pipes, nail-on lines. Hello. Back to civilization. Hello.
Small protect for mosquito.
Ah, mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
Philippine style.
This is a protection from mosquitoes. Yeah. Done. That's very cool tubo. Boys will be boys, as everywhere around the world. No exhaust, fast speed, a little bit adrenaline. Oh yeah.
job. Beautiful sunset. A little bit messy environment. Yeah, I may be a little bit picky, but I guess more you tolerate BS, more you get it.
That's my uniform. This is a sun protection, at the same time protects from dust from the road and a little bit from exhaust, a little bit cosmetic.
Simple building methods. You see the concrete pools with the grooves and concrete plates.
Make as a Lego.
Yeah, fast and convenient. Buildings everywhere. What concerns me when I see the building around here, I see the quality of the buildings are kind of middle level or even kind of basic level. So I think that there's a chance that Panglao can be earning kind of reputation of the base level place, because in order to charge more and have a higher status, you need to have the buildings and infrastructure in higher status. No, you can overcharge the guests maybe first time when they come visit here, but if you expect them to return and give the positive replay, there should be some value in that. It can't be just something from nothing. A lot for sale or lease. La Casa Nostra. Yeah. Price level accordingly. Like accommodation rooms. Yeah. Around 700, 500 in a day. With the pool, with a very good view, maybe 1,000, something like that. Monthly rent, I guess, from 5,000, 7, 10 until 20. I saw ocean overviewing places for 17,000. Welcome to my club, yeah. Golden Mile. Golden Mile, yeah. For the Panglao, this place is a little bit too little. It's like one major walking street. Could be a little bit too short and too little. And, from one side, if you think sometimes if you have very long beach line, and like a walking road beside the sea is too long, then there is no feeling of compression of the people. Like everything is dispersed and you have people here and there. And if you see that sometimes the restaurants, if they don't have a visitor, people tend to pass them by. Because if there is no one, why you should be the first one? Have someone already sitting, people think, okay, there's something good here, so I can join. And here it could be opposite, here it could be overcrowded all the time. So lucky few who have the restaurants on good spots. Here you have a diving shop. But, all the way one side and other side you have the restaurant. So it could be a little bit overcrowded at the time. It is what it is. It is like this. No, you can't change nothing about it. It's the form itself. As for me, yeah, just thinking what kind of status the Panglao we're gonna have in the future. See the durian. You're also packing durian. Because if you want to invest money here, you probably kind of estimate return of investment and the yields which you can have for the renting out your property. So in this regard, I'm just curious, because when it's going to be obvious, it's going to be too late. If you want something good and you feel there's a good potential here, and your early bird investment, so yeah, you're gonna take additional gains. But if you're expecting higher prices and you're gonna end up with lower ones, so then you can be an opposite side. So you pay premium price and you get middle class or even small returns. So, well, it's not like crazy big difference, but it's going to be maybe plus 2, 3, up to 5 year difference in the return of your investment. As for the moment, I guess it's around 20 years. Some places are overpriced, around 20 years. Well, yeah, that's it. That's Alona. I guess I'm gonna go grill. Smoke of the grill, seducting smell. Traffic. Of course, it gets busy everywhere around the world around the 6 o'clock. Working day is done for the construction, maintenance and services. And of course people rushing also for the sunset, for the restaurant. Yeah. Local restaurants, grill houses. Yeah, you see the local people still having daily chores. Yeah, modern lifestyle. New businesses as a tourism. So Panglao, and it replaces old traditional lifestyle. For better for worse, it's inevitable, I guess. Central place here in Panglao. I'm gonna go to the market. Oh, check this beautiful mall. big griller place.
You're gonna come over with your fish and they're gonna grill it for you. That's totally new. Hello. Yeah, check the full moon. Full moon day today. So gonna be full moon market. Let's check full moon market. Market is a market. Hello. As always. You see? Meat. Yeah, dramatic full moon. Check this one. A little drama. So I guess I speak like 4 languages very well and some dialects. So you see, when I speak something, when I say something, either I need to choose the words very carefully, either I need to kind of speak in one language for some week, so I'm used to that. That's why when I'm saying something, don't be picky. It could be a little bit all around, but you're gonna understand the main idea is gonna be clear. Well, let's see what we have. I guess we have a bangus. As always, tuna.
Smile.
Smile, yeah. Hello. How much is this one? 220. This is ocean fish or it's farm fish? Ocean fish. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna think a little bit. I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna look around.
Bangus, I guess, is a farm fish.
Swordfish.
Good one. How much is your bangus? How much?
200. 200.
200 kilo, yeah? Uh-huh. Okay. I'm gonna think, thank you. What else? Parrot fish. That's kind of popular fish with local people. Well, when I'm at home, I'm gonna pick up I'm gonna pick up small fish. I can boil them, but now I wanna grill. Crabs? Nah, maybe not today. Parrot ones. I'm probably gonna find the big. Well, I'm gonna think a little bit. I'm gonna think. That is a good offer. Well, there's many different kind of fish which I don't know still. I haven't tried that. Hello.
Hi.
How much is your bangus?
Bangus, 200 per kilo.
200 per kilo, you want. That's gonna be good for one person.
150. 3/4. 150 peso.
Cool. Can you clean for me, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. I'm gonna bring it to the grilling.
This one's
In the corner.
yeah. Where is the mame? Bangus.
Bangus is a farm fish, yeah?
Yeah. Farm.
Where is the farm of the bangus? Which place?
In Loon.
Long, yeah. Well, the bangus are my favorite fish for the grilling.
National fish.
National fish, milk fish, yeah. Is it possible to get also bangus from the ocean
Yeah.
sometimes?
Sometimes. Not always. Not every day.
What is the difference? Can you tell the difference between ocean fish and farmed fish? By the way how it look like? Difficult to say?
Difficult to say.
Yeah.
Our fish. Bangles.
Hello, sir.
Hello, hello, good evening.
Good evening. We have chicken joy.
What about chicken liver? You have chicken liver also?
Yeah, we have.
Well, yeah, you have everything what you need in this market. The fish, the chicken, the meat. Yeah. Well, that was full moon market. Hello. Yeah, maybe Guyabano. Haven't seen Guyabano. No Guyabano? No Guyabano, just on the big market on the weekend, yeah?
Yeah, weekend.
Weekend market, yeah.
The weekend.
Guyabano. Well, okay. I have some Guyabano at home, so it's not ripened still. So convenient when you have a market close to the beach. Oh, that's dedication. He's so serious. Well, that's a very good example when the family have a small business and yeah, all work together. Very good example. Well, on my way to get to grillery to grill a fish. Half hour for the fish. Come in. With the hopia or hopia? Hopia? Hopia, yeah. 2 pieces of hopia. Peanut butter. Gonna look around there. Just gonna look around. Oh, this guy gonna be freezing. He's gonna go to the Europe soon. Wrong decision. It's too cold now. No, I mean the money is good, you know. Of course, you know you're gonna earn more, but you know it could be sub-zero. Have you been in cold climate before? So you don't understand. You go inside in this fridge, yeah, and sit here for a few hours. You will understand how cold it is. It's very cold.
My winter jacket is now ready.
Yeah. Take the double pants,
Yeah,
double socks,
I have my leggings and then
leggings. Yeah, absolutely. That is not a joke. Yeah. Yeah. Socks.
On it.
Yeah. Everything.
everything. that you need
And a gloves also, you need to have a gloves.
gloves.
Gonna be cold, yeah. But the summertime will be beautiful from May.
May, that
From
is,
May, it's summertime. From May,
Summertime?
from May to maybe September. It's gonna be beautiful. Europe in summer is just the most amazing place on planet Earth. Nothing close. But only in summertime. Wintertime is very cold. You need to have a car and everything in order to get comfortable. Okay, good luck. Well, good luck in Europe, yeah. So here we're gonna visiting the Europe very soon. When each time when I see people go for the Europe in wintertime, I think it's a little bit wrong. You see, you're not gonna get the best out of your trip if you're gonna go in the wintertime. If you wanna have a best out of your trip, you need to go in summertime. Oh yeah, I'm gonna wait 20 minutes for my fish. Oh, she's very busy, you see, so much grilling in the evening. Well, yeah, that's it. Very small town. Buko, fresh pure buko every day. Buko juice, pure buko juice. See this guy? He keeps everything in order. And this one, he keeps everybody happy. Christmas tree. Some kind of Chinese, I don't know, Korean. I'm not sure. Milk tea. Pure milk tea. Healthy lifestyle, more cleaner stuff. Here is not so kind of pronounced. Some places you're gonna see the veggie restaurants and so on, but still very kind of very famous things are sweets and not very healthy stuff. Tasty, but not very healthy. I'm looking for some wireless wobbling. This is a range extension. Quick installation. Yep. But also you're gonna see also here in Europe, you know, places which sell donuts and so on. Crowded. As for me, no way. No way. Only pure, clean, natural stuff. Nothing artificial.
Sinulog Festival.
Sinulog Festival, yeah? You're gonna be playing in Sinulog, yeah?
Hoy, live sa camera, ha?
Yeah, the light is going on, yeah. Well, it's gonna be Sinulog Festival in Cebu in January. Third week, I'm not sure which exactly, but something like third week of the month, which day I don't know exactly, but it's gonna be festival.